So welcome to Strange Paths, a podcast dedicated to choose your own adventure style stories. We are your hosts. I am Paul.
I am Stephanie.
I am Megan.
And today Megan's going to be reading us a book.
Yes. Called Mystery of the Maya by R.A. Montgomery again. Because
Nice.
I guess.
I mean, I know there are other authors.
Yeah.
But he's been a pretty good one to us so far.
Yeah.
Have we had other
He's
authors
cool.
yet?
No, we haven't had any Arthurs.
Any authors? Why are you being a jerk? Well, you don't know what the A stands for.
Wait. It's because it's just R, so R. Arthur Montgomery.
Well, yeah, but his first name is a name too. It's not just R.
What if it's
Maybe it is.
What if it's Arthur?
Arthur.
No.
Arthur.
Arthur Montgomery.
I don't think that's it.
That's the mystery of the Maya solved.
Oh, we don't have to read it, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're done.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Sorry, Megan.
You can email us at
Upstaged.
So I told you that the cover of the book that I have is the coolest possible cover.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm looking on the image search, there is one other one that's potentially cooler. So can you guess? There you go. Although I wanted you guys to guess.
Oh my goodness.
Coming at you.
I love it.
That's pretty nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
He is ready to get you.
So it's I'm guessing a Mayan diving at the screen,
Dang.
or I guess out of the book, not really
Yeah.
at the screen.
The screen of my eyes.
Yes.
Do you think that mask is him opening his mouth, or the mask is just carved that way?
I imagine
I don't
it's
know.
carved that way.
Well, you don't
Because-
know. That's the mystery.
It looks like he has reptilian legs and like unnatural clawed hands. Like maybe this isn't a person with a mask. Maybe it's like a something else. Can you
Yeah.
see that? I don't know.
yeah, I
kinda
can see the
small.
kind of I wasn't sure if it was scales or feathers.
Yeah,
But-
it does look. I mean, because
I
he's
don't
got the
know.
feathers on his head, so I don't know if he's just mixing and matching or what.
Also, he's wearing shoes that do not fit his clawed toes at all. So
Well, he's a growing boy.
he gets a pass.
He's a growing boy. Okay.
Guess I'm gonna read the damn warning again.
It's tradition.
Every time.
Beware and warning. This book is different from other books. You and you alone are in charge of what happens in the story. There are dangers, choices, adventures, and consequences. You must use all of your numerous talents and much of your enormous intelligence. The wrong decision could end in disaster. Even death!
Oh,
damn.
damn!
I felt it that time.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, there's so much writing on this.
May not be able to do
Don't
it tonight.
despair.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
At any time, you can go back and make another choice, alter the path of your story, and change its result. I'm trying to decide if that's a grammatical error.
I can't
English
help
majors.
you. Yeah, right.
I know you're not reading it, but okay. So never mind. Let's just not go into that. Your
Welcome to
best-
English Cast.
There's an apostrophe question I have, but I'll just keep that to myself. Take it to the grave.
Okay.
Okay, your best friend Tom goes missing on assignment in Mexico.
They cannot
Does
keep
that mean-
themselves found.
Does this mean that Tom is not a child, or is this like a homework assignment?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see the vibe we get.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting a
You have to
child
help
vibe.
find him. You have to help find him. Will it require you to take a potion that sends you back in time to the world of the mysterious Mayan civilization? Or is Tom still here in the present day? What? Can you trust Manuel? I feel like there should be some, I don't know, context for that guy.
Just any Manuel.
Well, I also like that we immediately jump to, oh, my friend's missing. I guess I'll have to go back in time.
Yeah, am I gonna have to take a potion? Is it Manuel?
Manuel, is that his?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay. I
It's
guess
not
that's,
Manuel?
I've heard Manuel before.
I don't know.
Well, I feel like if his name is Manuel, we should listen to what he says.
Yes. He's your only friend. That's so sad.
Well, no, Tom's
Manuel.
our friend.
I've been
he?
having a very mentally slow day, so just
Well, the names are hard, especially when you're reading it out loud.
Manuel should be
I can't, Megan, you have to let me help you.
okay. Depending on your choices, you may become a great Mayan ruler or a double agent fighting in modern revolution. The wrong choice could turn you into a human sacrifice on a bloody altar. So children.
I mean, it's got to be, because children have the purest souls for sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, page 1. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, it is night. You're standing on the flat top of a stone pyramid. Men dressed in long green robes crowd around you.
Holy crap,
They
they're
chant and
starting hot.
just diving right in. They chant and sing in a language you don't understand. You look into the misty light for your friend Tom. Suddenly see him, struggling for his life.
Oh my god.
He's strapped to an altar, his arms and legs tied down.
Found him.
Already sexual. Tom's
Tom's getting
terrified eyes meet yours and you see him mouth the words, "Help me, please." A man
This is perfect for him getting married.
a man in robes steps forward and begins to slide a knife across Tom's throat.
Oh my goodness.
Normal wedding stuff.
Yeah.
No! You scream, reaching out.
So
This
is
is
this
hot.
Lunge.
Yeah, it's hot.
You lunge forward, but the only thing you clasp is the lamp next to your bed. Oh. You
We
jerk
didn't
awake
find
and
it.
sit up, looking around. You're home in your own room. There's no altar. No singing men. You take some deep breaths. It was just a bad dream. 3 days ago, your best friend Tom disappeared on assignment in Mexico. He was doing a piece for cable TV on the ancient Mayan temples. His assistant Amanda called to tell you the news. Tom
So I
was
guess he
onto
is
a
a
hot
child.
story.
He's definitely a kid then.
Yes.
Yeah.
A kid who was onto a
It's
hot
not.
story.
We're just friends with a grown reporter, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're still a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, good. So this reporter, I guess, is calling the child us.
Yeah.
Tom was onto a hot story, but he wouldn't say what on the phone. After he was reported missing, the police found fresh blood on the altar used for a human sacrifice by the Mayans.
What?
No one has seen him since. I don't know.
Why would they look there?
I guess that's where it was.
Isn't it like really far from civilization?
Well, they knew he was searching the area, like
Yeah.
for his hot scoop.
What? He's not
Yeah,
a very
they're
good
not
reporter
gonna-
then, is he?
Go away from his hot scoop areas.
Yeah.
Well, he's gotta keep it on the down low so the other reporters don't get the scoop as well.
He just doesn't tell anyone at all, so
He's
no one
just
knows where he
screaming
is.
at the top of his lungs.
He just writes the articles and doesn't even give them to the editor.
Well, he can show it after he's done.
All right.
Who called to tell you, you ask? Tom's guide, Manuel. Huh?
Yeah, you
Nice.
got it. Nailed it.
Perfect.
Tom says that if anything happened to him, I should call you right away, she replies. Do you think you could go down there to look for him? I'm really worried. Tom is your oldest friend. You have known each other since kindergarten.
Oldest.
So I guess we're in second grade.
Yeah.
No.
Literally oldest
Yeah.
friend.
Actually, oldest. And
Grandma and Grandpa died, so
Tom used to work at the school.
he can't anymore. He can't
Yeah.
come around.
Oh.
No specific reason.
Hot scoops were had.
Yes.
You have no choice. You must go to Mexico to find him. Of course I'll go, you tell Amanda. That was 3 days ago. You look at the packed bag next to your bed and then at your watch. Even though it's still dark, it's almost time to get up anyway. A few short hours later, you're flying at 35,000 feet en route to Merida, the capital of Yucatan.
What?
Yeah.
This is
Wait.
a smart kid.
Several...
Capital of Catan?
No.
Oh.
Yucatan?
Oh, Yucatan. Okay.
Succotash?
I just thought it was like, we're
Succotash?
going into Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the robber. Is that bad?
Several books on the Mayans are spread out in front of you. At one time, the Mayans controlled huge ceremonial, agricultural, and trading centers throughout the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. Their kingdom stretched from Tulum, on the edge of the Caribbean Sea, to Tikal, deep in the south, and onto the Chichen Itza.
Chichen
And
Itza, Megan, come on. It's one of the wonders.
And Uxmal.
This is gonna be a long book.
Yeah. Is that where they make the boots?
Uggs.
It's spelled UXMAL. No one knows how to say that.
Not anymore. That's the mystery. Solved.
Then, simply and mysteriously, the great Mayan cities faded into nothing. They became ghost towns and ruins. Mayan culture disappeared overnight. How did they know that? Today, vines and jungle brush cover everything.
Nice.
Tom flew into Merida. Your plan is to go there first and try to retrace Tom's steps. Amanda has arranged for Manuel, Tom's guide, to meet you at the airport. Manuel is a well-known guide for those who seek the mystery of Mayans, Annette tells you, and he has good connections at Merida University, where the best Mayan scholars work. But Manuel also has a reputation for being unusual. Tom suspected that he might be the reincarnation of an ancient Mayan shaman, she warns.
What? Why? That's slander. She's just saying shit?
No, Tom. She said Tom told
Tom
her.
said.
Well, Tom is racist.
He might be.
He's a Mayan ghost.
Yeah.
That's a race.
He was like, whoa there, Manuel.
What darnation are you trying to pull?
Your guidebooks say shamans were extremely powerful, priests like magicians or spellbinders. Mayans believe that shamans represented the link between heaven and earth. They were the human link to Mayan gods, such as the dreaded plumed serpent or the enormously powerful jaguar. You're curious to meet this Manuel. Several hours later, you land at Merida and pass through customs. Suddenly, as if appearing out of nowhere, a man is by your side.
Hello.
My name is Manuel. I'm to be your guide. Welcome to Mexico.
Wow. Manuel has got me.
Gary. He shakes your hand and smiles. His skin shines like copper. His large nose and sloping forehead remind you of the ancient Mayan paintings and stone carvings of the books you studied on the plane.
Oh my god, dude.
We're racist too.
Hey, is this you? Like holding up like an old carving.
Or like a National Geographic with like...
Suddenly you realize that Manuel himself must have descended from the Mayan people.
Oh,
Racist.
God.
Jesus God.
Civilization, many say, collapsed 800 years ago, but its people live on to this day.
But we just said that nobody thinks that.
I don't know. We're confused.
We're children.
We're
We don't know
only in
anything.
second grade.
Yeah.
I tried to help Tom, Manuel says, grabbing your heavy suitcase. But, unfortunately, he did not always take my advice. Maybe together we can find him. Where do you think we should start, Manuel? You
Sounds
ask?
like Manuel is a bit of a know-it-all.
Mm-hmm.
If he did
Bit of
what
a-
I said.
Bit of a reincarnation of a Mayan
sacrificed.
shaman, if you ask me.
I think so.
Where should we start? Perhaps at the university? Dr. Lopez might help. He's a leading expert on Mayan sacrifice. Or maybe we should go straight to the it's
Oh my god.
It does sound more foreboding when you say it that way.
It's just like his teeth are chattering and he's like puking.
It's so scary that most people don't know how to pronounce it at all. The last place Tom was seen alive? Okay,
Right.
If you decide to visit Dr. Lopez, turn to page 7. If you decide to go right to... It's turn to page 38.
Well, as much as I want to hear Megan continue to say Chichen Itza, well, the thing is, we always seem to go guns blazing.
Yeah, it's her
Yeah.
style.
Well, maybe this time we should try seeing the doctor.
Oh, Paul wants to go see the doctor.
Yeah.
Sounds like Paul has a crush. Is that true?
Is that true?
He is an expert in sacrifice.
The things he could do to me. I don't know, babe. I kind of want to go in guns blazing, so why don't we do our patented deciding?
Oh, you mean rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. This time it's easier because we're in the same room.
I guess. But you're ruining some of the magic now.
How?
Because now they know that we're in the same room.
We're in the same room, but Megan is not.
Walls are crashing down for our listeners right
Oh
now.
no!
I'm banished into the other room.
Well, she's in the void.
Well,
The
I'm
smell.
gonna avoid.
Yeah. She described it as the smell.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I'm using her name.
Here we go.
All right. It's ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh, I got scissors!
I got paper.
Yeah. We're gonna go in guns blazing.
All right.
Oh, we're going to try chicken itches.
Yep. Chicken itches. Here we go.
Yep. Take me away, Manuel.
Oh, I like that. I'm going to say chicken itches from that one. Okay.
That's offensive.
Two.
You decide to go straight to chicken itches to talk to the police. First, you and Manuel drive to your hotel in Merida to spend the night.
Ooh.
Merida was founded by the Spanish after their conquest of Mexico in the 16th century.
Really?
Yes.
Why
yes.
are you telling us this?
Hey, we got to learn some stuff
And
too.
also, guns blazing is not going to get freshened up in a hotel, Manuel.
You got to clean your guns first.
I don't want to.
Manual.
My guns are already... Excuse me.
Their old churches and fortresses gave the town a Spanish flavor.
Whoa. A Spanish
You
flavor in
licking all over
Mexico?
I'm not gonna.
Tomorrow
say
we
it.
begin, Manuel says. Chicken Itches, the largest site of Mayan ruins, is famous as the center of lost power. It holds a huge pyramid, a domed observatory, a deep water hole,
It's got a hole.
With
or
water.
cenote, and the famed and feared ball court.
Oh,
Oh, man.
like
It's
in El
scary.
Dorado.
It
Yeah.
might be exactly like El Dorado.
Mm.
Yeah, but with probably worse teeth going on.
Do you think that they have armadillos?
Yeah. Yes, it's it. That
Sounds
night,
pretty hot.
you notice that Manuel is quiet. He clears his throat to speak. I've been thinking.
You didn't do it.
Manuel begins. But,
He clears his throat to speak, Megan.
oh. I've been thinking. You may want to go to Uxmal first. While smaller than Chicken Itches, Uxmal is far older. The Temple of the Magicians at Uxmal is filled with mystery. That last day, Tom kept it a secret where he went, he adds. If you once again decide to go to Chicken Itches, turn to page 46. If you decide to go to Uxmal, then turn to page 44. What do you think? Is he trying to throw us for a loop?
I mean, what is he trying? Like, we don't know if he went to this word that I can't understand you saying.
I guess.
It's chicken itches.
Not that one.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, no, they said Tom didn't say where he went.
Exactly. So he's just speculating. He might have gone here in this whole country, but we know that he went to Chicken Itches.
Maybe he had a just like general game plan, but like you weren't sure where he went first or something.
Isn't Chicken Itches where the police found the blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should go there then.
Yeah. I don't want Manuel to lead us around like an idiot. We're a second grader, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't kindergarten anymore.
Yeah.
We have to go to Chicken Place.
Yeah, I wanted you to say it some more.
We graduated.
Okay, here we go. The highway to Chicken Itches runs through flat, scrubby land. Few houses or huts line the road. Can't tell which, I guess. Then you see a giant form on the horizon. It grows larger and larger as your bus approaches, until the
Is it
bus
the
stops
sun?
for good at the...
Why is it so hot, Manuel?
Sorry.
Why am my skin changing in exciting new ways?
El Castillo. The giant pyramid looms above you. Broad avenues lead out from the pyramid to other stone buildings, to courtyards, and to the evil ball court, where the Mayans lost their lives if they lost the game.
That's rude.
Love saying this.
Like, the
It's a
ball
nice
court
court.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They chose to play.
But you don't know how it's decorated.
What, is there just like a skull on it and it's black, so it's evil? That's really ignorant.
Of what?
I'm just saying, the ball court didn't do anything. All it did was let people have fun on it, and then the people who were like, oh, but you lost, so you have to die?
Well, in a haunted house, people don't blame the house.
Yes, they do.
No, they blame the spirits that haunt the house.
Well,
I blame the house.
exactly.
Like, spirits in.
So the house is not evil.
The house shouldn't have been dressed like that.
I did just kind of make it.
Thanks for making my point.
Yeah.
Worst debater.
I'm a mole debater, all right? I sneak into the other side.
And then you're like, or is it? Okay.
Side note, everyone can dress however they want.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Especially for games, because you will not die at the end.
Or in the second grade.
You dress how your mom dresses you in the second grade.
Just tassels and some underoos.
That's all you need.
A group of 20 people stand quietly at the base of El Castillo. Your eyes follow a finger pointing up to the sky.
What? They're just there to point.
Yes, just the finger. You ignore the floating finger. The top of the pyramid is glowing with a bright red color. Where is it coming from? A large spacecraft hovers over the pyramid. What does it mean, Manuel?
Wait,
What's
what?
happening?
Did they just drop on us that there's a spacecraft?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that mean?
And it's shaped like a finger?
No, you ignore the finger.
Oh.
Yeah, we ignore it.
Obviously, because there's an alien craft above a temple.
Is the finger glowing?
The finger is of no consequence.
Just asking
Forget
questions.
the finger, obsessed.
Ignore me.
What's happening? You are frightened. These Mayan ruins are contact points for other planets. That group of people has been asked to leave Earth for their planet Bergenatic.
What is happening?
How is he dropping that so casually?
Yeah, anyway, their contact points or whatever.
I just don't know.
They're going to
You
drop down
believe
a
in
predator.
You believe in UFOs, but now that you are seeing one, it's frightening.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like
Well,
Star Trek. I
Well,
wish.
yeah,
Wish it was.
we all do. This is incredible. Why is that thing here? Judgment.
Yeah, he just explained it to you also.
He did. He's just not listening.
Guys,
We
we
didn't take our
haven't even
Adderall.
learned our multiplication tables. So,
We haven't learned sharing. We can't understand. We can't like hear and get context clues.
yeah. You should have
I
said,
won't learn sharing.
just said, see ship on temple.
Earth is seen as a leading planet. Other civilizations want to learn from us. I don't know.
We don't have space travel. They do.
We are not cool, especially right now.
Yeah.
They send emissaries to ask us to return to them to an outer galactic congress on the rights of life in the universe. That is the last group of people attending the congress to depart. If you think Tom may have gone on the mission, you should join them. Weird. Is Manuel making this up? There's no denying that the bright red glow atop the pyramid. If you decide to join the mission, knowing the danger of never returning, turn to page 62. If you decide to stay and finish your job, turn to page 64.
I mean, our friend is probably dead.
Also, I feel like the narrator wants us to go on the ship.
I don't know. Yeah, Megan says I don't know, because, what? This is from nowhere. And I'm supposed to be here to get Tom.
Maybe Tom's up there.
Well, maybe, but if he's not, then he's, his death is on our hands.
Maybe we're supposed to get into some tomfoolery by getting onto that ship. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna,
Maybe
I'm
Agent
not gonna
Mulder's on the
dignify
ship.
that.
Yeah, maybe Mulder's on the ship.
Oh, wait. Do you think Mulder's on the ship?
Or Scully's having a baby on the ship.
I don't want to get on that ship. She did not have a good time up there.
she-
I haven't watched that in a long time. Are they dating anyone ever? Or each other?
They need to be dating each other, but I don't think they ever do.
Oh.
Who's gonna date, Spooky Mulder? It's not Scully.
So handsome.
Well, everybody thinks he's weird, though, in that.
Well, they make him less weird as it goes on. Well, at the beginning of the show, he was like, I work in the basement and I watch porn
Yeah,
during
he was
work.
watching porn during work.
Well, a lot of people do that.
They dial that back a little bit.
Okay, so anyway, do we want to go to space?
Right.
Or do we want to go do our job that we came all the way down with our parents' money for?
We're
To
an
save our
orphan.
oldest friend.
When does school start back up?
We gotta get moving. Because this
Pretty
is not...
soon.
Oh, man.
Gotta put on my dungarees, my tassels, and get to class.
Do I have my juice box?
Well, not yet. We gotta find Tom.
Tom has your juice box and your sack lunch.
We gotta find Tom. That's it.
I bet he's on the ship.
Why is there
Definitely.
blood? Did they crash into him?
Maybe
Maybe it's
that
beets.
could be beets.
It's probably beets, if we're being honest.
Maybe it runs on blood. The ship.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's
What else could you have been?
red food dye.
Maybe someone just had a nosebleed at the top of the pyramid.
But it seems
Yeah.
like it's kind of a lot for the police to really take notice of it.
I mean, if he's nerdy enough, there's going to be a lot of nose blood.
We're
Well,
gonna have to.
you won the last one, so now it's mine.
Okay, fine. You choose.
Okay, the ship.
Ugh, we're going to space.
Okie dokie.
That's not where Tom is.
Woo woo.
One by one, the group standing at the pyramid enters the spacecraft by the transporter beam. You notice that halfway to the spacecraft, their bodies begin to glow. No one seems to be afraid. Gaining confidence, you step into the transporter beam and are carried up into the spacecraft. You hear nothing as you shoot up and away into the far reaches of the universe, to the planet Morganatic and the Great Congress on Intergalactic Life. You wonder why the Mayan sites were chosen as contact points. Their brutal and complex society seems an odd choice for other planets. Who knows what lies ahead? The end!
Wow.
We did
That's a
it.
weird ending.
Great.
Oh, I guess you're just in space now.
Yeah.
No.
Very young to be in space.
We gotta keep
Ooh,
on
but I think-
task.
Yeah, Steph.
I think you're young enough going into space that you could easily become attracted to other species. No problem. Good life. Good job.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna miss your parents for that long, right?
Nah.
And they won't miss you at all.
No, they're
I don't-
busy. They've got their.
I never
nights
liked
back.
having to dress in tassels and underoos, so
Well, you can still do that.
She didn't
I
like
want
it
to.
though.
Oh, you didn't like it.
make me. Don't make me anymore.
Well, you don't. You didn't have them with you, so you're free.
Yeah, I did. That's what I came to Mexico in.
I thought that's what you went to school in.
Yeah, but it's my only outfit. My parents are mean.
Well, you can get some space clothes.
Space
Okay.
tassels and space dungaroos.
No.
All right, take me to
All
Tom.
right, fine. Let's do our job.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Tom's not on the ship.
He might have been.
I think they would have mentioned
Yeah. They just didn't mention.
I would have liked to have been like, so he went off into space and had great adventures. Oh yeah, Tom was there.
Tom, yeah, he was there. He was a corpse in the corner. Whatever.
Tom sucks. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Pizza every day.
Pizza every day in space.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like Star Trek and they have the replicators, then it would be healthy pizza.
You would choose pizza every day?
So like synth pizza.
Yeah.
Like they have
I
synth.
would have
all-
Yes, I would eat
Anything?
pizza every day.
Oh, that's true.
Anything at all. You would
Whatever.
have pizza.
Pizza
every
is my
day.
favorite food.
But no, there was an episode where like Deanna Troy talks about like she's eating chocolate and she talks about how you can have a version of the chocolate that has none of the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
The way she was eating that chocolate was really creepy and I hated it.
So it was supposed to be sexy.
It wasn't.
I know, but that's most of Deanna Troy as a character.
Yeah, those outfits.
Was she dangling like the spoon off of her nose?
No, she was like weirdly like stirring it slowly and like and then you have to do this and then you lick on it a little while making like expressionless eye contact with someone.
Anyway, let's continue with our job.
Yeah, take me
I
to
want to talk
Tom.
more about. You laugh out loud and point at the spacecraft and the people entering it.
What? Fools!
I don't. You and that finger are both just pointing at it.
Cackling.
Great show, Manuel. Great show. Tell me, how did you do it? What is it? The set for some movie?
My God,
I love
you're
it.
such an ass.
I appreciate the level of sarcasm we have in the second grade.
We've seen a lot because of the tassels mostly.
Yes.
We've
People
been led
think that
to a
we're
lot
ready.
of situations. Manuel does not smile and does not speak. He shakes his head and moves off to join the group who are going to the transporter beam
What?
into the spacecraft. That's right.
He's leaving us?
Yep.
He's our
He
guide.
thinks we're dumb. He knows we're making a poor choice.
I
As he
guess.
walks away, Manuel turns to you and motions with a small rod. What?
Oh, dang.
A
Is that
beam
code?
of light shoots out of it.
Oh my God.
Suddenly, you're so frightened that the hair on the back of your neck stands up and goes up on your arms. Beam of light is like an eraser, and it wipes your mind clear of all memory of the day. Your last image of a smiling Tom aboard the Star Cruiser. Oh. Suddenly the spacecraft is gone, and you are standing at the foot of El Castillo. You can't remember anything that happened after you breakfast with Manuel. It is quiet in the great courtyard. Your big chance has come and gone. You blew it. The end.
Are they telling me now that Tom is on the ship?
Yeah, I guess.
Because they didn't mention it when we got on the ship. They're just
Well,
like, haha, you're going to choose badly either way.
They're nasty.
So, going to that doctor is not sounding so bad
I
anymore.
mean, what was that?
You blew it.
That's so rude. Fine, we'll go.
R.A. Montgomery had a bad day when he was writing those particular
Yeah, there
choices.
are no good endings. Tom is always dead or just out of your reach.
Oh, Arthur. Well,
Okay,
because there's only two choices we have. I think we could go back and see the doctor, or we could go to that unpronounceable place
oh, right.
instead of Chicken Itches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of leaning towards going to the doctor.
I guess.
Do you just need to go to Dr. Paul? Is that impulsively your choice?
He's got some problems.
A lot of bleeding.
Your own kind of chicken itches
Yeah.
thing going on.
Yeah.
Adult chicken pox isn't a laughing matter.
Okay, we're going to the doctor. Manuel smiles with satisfaction at your choice. He knows you need to go.
Oh my god, so smug.
It doesn't say that. Very good. You will like Dr. Lopez. Come with me. Taxi takes you through the narrow streets of Merida, past Spanish-style buildings into the university. Dr. Lopez has an office on the fourth floor of a building with long hallways and high ceilings. You enter his cluttered office and he speaks. Welcome to the land of the Mayans, Dr. Lopez says with a smile. He waves his arm about the room.
I hate this guy already.
Just as you're thinking that you would be grounded if your bedroom were as well, we're a child. If your bedroom were as messy as Dr. Lopez's office.
What?
Wait a minute. Does this mean that we really are a child and
How did
Tom
we get
really
to
is an adult?
Mexico?
Look, it's just, we don't need a passport because we're just a little kid.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do a cavity search of a small child alone.
And
Is Tom like a child reporter? I'm just going to pretend he's an adult still.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
You're looking at an amazing collection of pottery and other stone carvings. There are snakes, monkeys, jaguars, and fierce-looking half-human, half-animal forms. Even in the age of computer animation, the ancient Mayan icons are still powerful and menacing, you think.
Why would that matter?
Well,
You've
because
seen it all.
We have
computer
computers.
animation stuff is scary real.
Yeah, it's badass.
You've
Okay.
seen Tron.
But they made sculptures back then too that were really good. Like what?
Yeah, but they didn't look as real as like those light cycles.
Yeah, that's cool strong.
So stupid.
Oh, I got some tapioca. That's
Oh,
not
and
part of the
tea.
story.
Oh, I was
That's
like,
my own
wait.
story. Okay, you're here about your friend, the young American TV reporter, aren't you? He says young, but it doesn't say how young.
young or
Yeah, I mean, this doctor could be like 80, so Young could be like 50.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
sprightly little chap.
Yes, yes I am. Can you help? Perhaps, Dr. Lopez replies. He came here and asked for information. The mystery of the Mayans has lured many. Tom is not the only one to disappear. He was keen to learn, so I offered him a special and dangerous approach.
Oh my god! So he's how many people has this man sent to his death? Their deaths. He doesn't even care.
Like 7.
That's more fingers than I have in one hand.
Not me.
Or
What was
is
that, you
it?
asked? The hair on your neck and arms is rising. That's weird.
That's really gross.
Something is afoot. Do you think it's that finger?
He's like pointing
now?
at the doctor's feet.
Or like a
Time
jar.
travel.
Something in this room is afoot. I spy with my little eye.
We're growing boys, and our hair on our arms and the back of our neck is growing.
And we don't understand why. It's scary.
Yeah.
It is scary. A time travel potion developed by the Mayans hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It gave Tom a bottle of it before he left for the site at Chicken Itches. The potion works best if you take it near one of the ancient pyramids. My guess is that your friend used it and is yet to return. Good job. I cannot
What are you, like a detective or something?
You figured out the case.
I cannot explain the fresh blood on the stone altar at El Castillo. I guess it was there. The largest pyramid there. If Tom did something to anger the Mayan priests, the blood might be his.
But they're dead.
Yeah, but it could be a blood stain, like a really old blood stain.
They can date that shit. They're policemen.
Well, they could have time travel stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They have time travel forensics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just going back and forth, killing in the past, killing in the future.
Being a policeman is so much harder than I thought.
Yeah.
I feel like Looper was inspired by this book.
Yeah, this is what he was reading.
Well, so far it's shot for shot.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm still upset that no one was as deeply affected as I was during the disappearing body part scene.
Oh my God, horrible.
Yeah, that was pretty horrifying.
Looper ruins another one of my endeavors. Let's see. When angry, the priest could be vicious and brutal.
Yeah, you think? They were like sacrificing people for stuff, so.
So what can we do? You cry.
Did we just hit puberty?
Well, we hit backwards puberty.
Well, no, like that's our voice cracking.
Oh, yeah. Why is this happening to me?
What can we do?
Dr. Lopez reaches into his desk and pulls out a small flask. He holds it out to you. Here, take this. It's the last of my supply. This potion will let you travel back 800 years to a time when Mayan civilization began to disappear. But remember, don't show fear when you get there. You must be brave. And we'll go with you.
Oh my God.
I don't want him to.
This guy is a rapist.
Why?
How's he a rapist?
How are we going to get back?
Tom is in his closet right now tripping balls on whatever he's giving this child.
Tom's not a child.
No, he's giving us a potion. The same potion he gave to Tom. Tom is, he's back in time with the Mayans. Yeah, sure.
You're just too distrustful.
Oh, is that what's afoot, do you think?
Yeah. He's just
weird
giving
scheme.
people potions, and they're stupid idiots, so they take it.
Some pretty strong opinions.
Look, it's terrifying.
Well,
You gotta be careful.
This isn't Looper.
Oh, okay, so it's just time juice. Okay.
Yeah, time juice. That sounds worse.
Sorry.
Dr. Lopez nods towards your guide. You look at Manuel, who looks back. His eyes are filled with kindness. I'll go with you if you want me to. Says gently. He's been in the closet before. If you decide to take the potion and travel back in time to look for Tom, turn to page 11. If you decline the potion and go out to the ruins at Chicken Itches instead to talk to the local police that are there, I don't know.
Well, we already did that, so I guess we gotta get date drugged.
We didn't talk to the police, but yeah, I agree. We should definitely choose to go back in time.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, here we go. You decide to try the time travel potion. First, you and Manuel take a bus to Chicken Itches. When you arrive, you find a quiet corner and pull out Dr. Lopez's flask. The time travel potion is thick and slimy. You take a gulp.
God.
No problem. Suddenly, you're in a busy city. Women are carrying clay pots that look heavy in their arms, while men in green robes from your dream walk through the streets. Directly in front of you, there is a large...
This is the men of your dreams walking around.
I do love green robes. Directly in front of you, there's a large building that appears to be a temple, and while it's beside you, act normal, he whispers.
Stop doing dinosaur noises.
Hey, have you guys seen that cool animation?
Have you guys seen Looper?
We are 1,500 years back in time, in a place called Looks Small. I don't know. That big building is called the Temple of the Magicians. He shakes his head as if to stifle a sneeze. What? Oh, okay. The potion was extra strong, he says. We also ended up in the wrong place. Where in Oaksmall? Did the same thing happen to Tom? You cry. Did the same thing happen to Tom? You follow his gaze. He is staring across at a long, low building made of yellowish stone covered with snake carvings. A hush falls over the crowd. 5 men and 1 woman in gold and red robes, carrying silver spears.
Silver steers.
They're really strong women.
I could carry a steer.
They're
Not a
wearing
silver
bright
one.
green feathers in their hair, emerge from a low building. They move through the crowd and start climbing the steps of the temple. They are of the priest clan, Manuel whispers. That is the priestess with them. Squad of warriors carrying knives and swords fan out in the courtyard. By now you notice the others in the crowd staring at Manuel. Several people bow down low before him. They move aside as if to make room for you both to move forward. Is Manuel a shaman after all? He smiles at you and says, My friend, you may choose to go with the priests and priestess, or you can go with the warriors. Either group might know about how to find Tom. You hear a horrible scream coming from a small hut behind one of the pyramids. Everyone stops. What's that? You whisper. You will soon find out. It might be someone preparing for services. Decide now! He replies in a hurried whisper.
Okay, do we want to go with the terrifying priests or the equally scary warriors?
Yes.
Why would we go straight for the top people?
I like those priests.
What, you're saying we should work our way up?
No, I'm just saying, like, would you just go straight to the priestesses and stuff?
They probably have more information.
Fine, let's go to there.
We'll go to there.
Yeah.
The crowd parts further as you and Manuel walk after the priest and priestess. You begin to climb the steep stone steps. When you reach a ledge, the priestess watches you closely as the 5 priests form a tight square around you. Square.
Oh my gosh, they're just like wordlessly, like just nudging into you.
Long black hair is covered with a sticky, evil-smelling substance.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It smells just like the doctor's potion.
It smells like the ball court.
Yeah.
Yep, you are right. Because it's blood.
Oh.
It is the blood of the victims of the sacrifices. The priests think it makes
smell
them stronger. I don't know, maybe you don't know the smell of blood yet, and you're like, ooh, what's that evil smell?
I'm tantalized.
But we know it's evil.
Yeah, but I mean, little boys love bad stuff. They like bugs, they like monsters.
You pull back in horror. Sacrifices? What for? What kind of sacrifices? Be patient. Just follow the priests. Do not
my
show
God.
fear, whatever you do. Manuel hangs back. The priests alongside you climb the steep steps of the Temple of the Magicians, one by one. At the top of the pyramid, there's a small room with a stone altar stained with brownish dried blood. You're now going to be one of us, says the head priest, as if he's known you before. What? Welcome to the Mayan priesthood, where men and women are... But he does not finish. A blood-curdling scream rises from below. What's going on? If you decide to escape and make a run for it now, turn to page 16. If you decide to stay and accept their offer of priesthood, or maybe it will lead to Tom, turn to page 14.
This is weird.
Yeah.
First of all, we're in the 2nd grade. Like, it's like Disney World story.
How is this like my Disney World story?
Because, well, they're like, hey, little kid, you have to do this terrible thing because it's all for show. Or it's for real and they're just crazy.
Isn't that the fake version of his story that we made up?
Yeah, it's exactly the same as his actual experience. Where he had to cut out the pig heart and fool the queen.
I just don't really want to join a priesthood where I have to, like, put blood in my hair.
That's pretty gross.
It might be good. It might make your hair shiny.
There are other ways to make my hair shiny.
I don't know. It's such a weird choice. Like, if we run away from the priests and priestess, are we going to be slaughtered?
Yeah, if we run away, are we going to be showing fear while we run away?
We're going to be just pissing ourselves, leaving a trail for them to follow. Let's
Also,
run away.
something to consider is that they all have long hair, and we probably have stupid short boy hair.
Yeah, like a
So
bowl
it'll
cut
just
or
look like
something.
our hair is matted, like a giant scab on her head.
That looks so
We look
stupid.
Yeah, so
Ew.
dumb.
I just imagine actually having a giant scab for hair.
That's so interesting.
If you want to have a giant scab for hair.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I want to run away.
Okay. All right. You turn to run, stumbling down the steps. Capture that one. As if there's someone else.
Excuse me?
The priests scream at the warriors of the courtyard. They point at you. The finger also points. It is what you do. Everyone below looks up. Suddenly, a door in the stone steps swings open. A young woman dressed in bright green with yellow beads about her throat motions you inside. I am Sama, Manuel's friend. Follow me. Click. Dart
Manuel
inside.
has friends in the
door
past?
shut.
He has friends in the past?
Oh, he might be a priest. Remember?
I guess that's true, yeah.
Yeah. You dart and slide and slam the door shut. It is a dark, musty tunnel that slants down into the heart of the pyramid. You follow Sama as she leads you through the underground maze. The sounds of the shouting crowd grow faint. After 15 minutes, two of you climb a small staircase and lift a trapdoor. You're somewhere in the jungle outside the Temple of the Magicians. You can hear the screams of priests' victims in the distance. Oh, how many victims they have?
Yeah, they're just going
God.
bug wild.
Sacrifice one every hour until we find him.
Oh no! They're
Their hair just keeps eating the blood, so they have to keep...
I have to keep my blood hair moist.
It's scabbing. I need more.
What's going on, you ask? Manuel is head of a secret group that opposes the priests. We want to stop the sacrifices and throw the priests out. Where are we going? Gaba! It is a village nearby. You'll be hidden in the old temple. Gaba replies.
Why did Manuel bring us to this place?
He wanted us to see the horrors of the scab heads for ourselves.
Yeah, he wants you to know that that's not the proper way to keep your hair shiny. So you can make a hair company in the future.
Right.
He's got to figure
That's
it
it.
out. That's the whole book.
It takes the rest of the day and night to get to Kaba. By nightfall, your feet are sore and blistered from walking on the sandy rock path. Why don't you have shoes on? Oh, I guess maybe you do. Okay. Anyway, once you arrive in Kaba, you see the main temple is covered with carvings of the rain god, Shaq? No, probably not Shaq. I'm going to call him Shaq.
Okay.
Sama hides you in a dark room where you're fed a meal of maize, squash, and hot chili peppers. At last you can rest. But you feel the keen edge of fear even as you sleep. You still have no sign of Tom. This picture.
Is it the one that you showed us?
No, it's just you. Like, it looks like your body is shaped like a jalapeno pepper. Like, I guess your legs are tucked under you, but it's drawn really poorly. And you look like you're 80, and you're just staring with a weird smile.
Oh my god, that meal is so good.
Oh, at dawn, an old man comes for you. With a start, you recognize Dr. Lupin. Speaks. Friend, you now see part of the reason for the collapse of the Mayans. Evil priests, fear, human sacrifice has gone out of control. Death. But what now, Dr. Lopez? You can stay on in Kaba, live and work as a farmer until it is safe. Sorry. Or you can go to Cozumel, an island off the coast. The journey to the island will be dangerous, but once you're there, the priest will not find you. Here at Kaba, you are fairly safe as long as you do what we say. Sama will help you here. But where's Tom, you ask? We cannot tell you. Now, is the reply. Yeah. So, do we want to stay and be farmer?
Okay, but Cozumel, right? Spring break.
Yeah, spring break.
Well, the problem is I feel like if we want to find out about Tom, we need to stay.
And just live out our days.
As a simple farmer.
I guess we're farming maize or something.
And
pretty cool.
And yams or whatever.
Yeah. You don't want to be that 80-year-old jalapeno man?
He is muy caliente.
Yeah.
You have a really vacant expression and a smile on your face. Like, you look like you're having a good time.
All right. I'll stay.
All right.
I don't need my parents.
Yeah.
You decide to stay in Kaba. Dr. Lopez invites you to live in his small thatch-roof hut. The rhythm of life in the village is slow. You help the other villagers clear the jungle and plant small gardens. You tend the fire some nights and listen as the old ones tell stories under the stars. That sounds nice. Sometimes you and Dr. Lopez talk about the mind's way of life. The land here is not very good for farming. There's not much water. We cut down the jungle and burned the brush in order to plant the earth. But there's so little jungle here. What happened to it, you ask? After 6 or 7 years, the sun dries the earth and the plants take the minerals and nutrients from the soil. Then the plants can't grow. This is so boring.
Yeah, I don't know why this is happening to us.
Hey, we've got to learn the tricks of the trade.
We must cut more jungle and burn more brush. The land we leave gets hard and unworkable. This has been going on for hundreds of years.
He just
15
can't
more
resist
pages.
teaching, can he?
I don't get it, you admit.
Oh my god.
I know 3 plus 3. The people worship the rain god.
Well.
Sorry, what?
He's saying he knows his colors.
The people worship the rain god. Shaq! Dr. Lopez explains. Shaq has been good to them. One day perhaps he will not be, and then the crops will fail. What other gods are there?
Oh my god, what is happening?
Exposition.
Oh, Plume Serpent, the ruler of all. We call him, oh god, we call him, oh no. Okay.
Say it perfectly.
Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, I think I've seen that word before.
What's so? Okay. And Smoking Mirror, the god of wrath. There are others too. The good and evil are intertwined. Human sacrifice is seen as a passage to greatness. Death and life are but two sides of the same shell.
Oh my god.
I guess we have to assume they don't have coins.
Yeah.
So they trade in shells?
Apparently.
Yeah.
They don't live near a beach?
How many shells do you think a bottle of that hair blood is? Because mine's getting pretty dry over here.
It's kind of dull and lackluster.
You can probably get some at the hospital.
Your friend Tom was fascinated by the overworld and the other world. Perhaps he... Okay. Oh, here we go. Perhaps he transited to the other world, the dark side. Tom? You ask? Do you know where it is?
False sneeze, sorry. That's the weird walrus sound you just heard.
I thought you were just shocked because we were about to learn about Tom, but...
He's telling us that Tom is dead? Like, he tricked us into going into the past? Now he's just like, you live here now with me in my hut.
He needed someone to work the farms.
Yeah. Make my maize. He uses maize for his hair. It's not working.
Yeah.
Do you know where he is? How can I reach him, you ask? You can't. You must wait. Only time will, or can, release him. Dr. Lopez requests. Tom was more intrigued by the priest than you seem to be. What should I do, you ask? You have been safe here so far, but you can leave the coast if you prefer, or for the coast. Life along the coast is more active. Fishermen and social... I thought it said fishermen and social brunch, but really it says fishermen are a social bunch.
Social brunches, perhaps? A good sailor or two?
Many people pass through. Perhaps someone will have heard or seen your friend. You look around.
God.
Weeks have passed. Life is pleasant, but the purpose of your journey is unfinished. If you decide to stay in Cabo, hoping Tom turns up, turn to page 23. If you decide to leave for the coast and pursue the life of a seafaring trader, turn to page 32.
I can't do this anymore. He tricked us into going to the past, and he had no idea where our friend was.
We're Tom.
Tom Turkey?
Oh, God.
Why would you think that we're Tom?
Because we're older, and one day we disappear. And it turns out it's because we went back in time and grew older and then made friends with ourselves as a second grader.
This is absurd. I'm furious. Like, this is so horrible.
So if we go be a seafarer, is some seafarer gonna sit there and explain to us about his seafaring life for a long time?
Yeah, that alone makes me think maybe we should just stay
Yeah,
put.
here are wet lures and here are dry lures.
But what if we just talk more about maize?
Like, I know it's a scary prospect either way.
It really is. It's like, I don't know where your friend is. Why don't you go somewhere else in the past?
Yeah. Who knows where it is? You could always just fuck off.
Or you could stay put and be with me, my slave, my little corn slut, forever and ever.
I like touching corn more than fish.
Let's just stay.
Is that a choice you have to make often, Megan?
Yeah.
Corn or fish, choose.
Every morning.
You need to find some different hair products.
Which one will give me the most shine?
Have you tried blood?
Fish blood.
Ah.
I did put mayonnaise in my
Fish
hair in
have
high
blood.
school, and it smelled like fish all day. I didn't wash it out right, so...
Anyway.
I just don't care about my mayonnaise adventures.
Well, I don't really.
Whenever anyone tells me they have mayonnaise adventures, I try to tune them out.
Whoa. Mayonnaise adventures? Tell me more.
Yeah. Let's stay put.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't. I'm hoping this is an ending page because this is just the worst.
Oh boy, here we go. Get ready.
You die.
Kaba is rich in history and tradition.
Oh, God.
The rain god Shag adorns the walls of the temples. The plumed serpent is carved in most of the buildings. Girl of 11 named Mimla and a boy of 15 named Ordex become your friends and companions. Daily you work the fields planted with maize. In the heat of the day, you gather under the shelter of thatched roofs and play mind games of chance and skill called Maraku. The old people tell stories and recite poems about glorious leaders, bloody wars, and fierce or loving gods. You are careful to watch for the dreaded but honored rattlesnakes, for they lurk in the dry bush ready to kill. You grow restless and guilty that you are not searching for Tom. I must leave, you announce to your new friends and Dr. Lopez. If you stay, you can have a brilliant future as a member of our group. Then we will overthrow the priests. You're a natural leader. But my friend Tom, I must find him, you state as firmly as possible. As you wish is the simple answer. This must be a dream world, you say to yourself as you make the decision. I will only find Tom in the real world, wherever that is. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Well, right page. Sounds good. Zap. Suddenly, you are standing in the same spot, but you notice a huge change. The earth has become hard from overuse. Plants can't grow. Fields are sun-scorched and brown. What? I'm confused.
I'm thinking that you did like a mental planar shift. Where you're just like, this isn't real! And so then it wasn't real.
Or maybe the time potion has weird effects whenever it wears off.
Few people standing nearby stare at you. They are thin and their eyes are empty looking. No one smiles and no one greets you. There is no noise. No maize!
Oh my God.
Only the sound of the wind blowing in the dry bushes around the abandoned huts. There are only a few children and they too are quiet and unhappy. It is a sad sight. Dr. Lopez stands beside you. He does not smile. Sadness fills his face. You see, the rains did not come. The earth was worn out. The crops died in the sun. You have witnessed one of the reasons for the collapse of the Mayans. You nod your head solemnly. Where to next?
No!
Dr. Lopez says you can leave Caba and travel on a southwesterly course of the hills and lush rainforests, or you can follow the trail that leads back to Oaksmall. You have no idea where time might be. I'm still confused about... I
think that...
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I think we did a time warp.
Yeah, I checked again. It is right. Okay. If you decide to go to the hills and rainforest, turn to page 61. If you decide to return to Oakswell, turn to page 27.
Oh my God, let's just go back and go to the freaking coast.
You don't want to go to the hills and maybe...
Let's go to the
going
hills.
On.
All right. Take me to the hills.
Wait.
I just feel like this is going nowhere because we have no idea where Tom is, and it's been a very long time.
I know you're concerned about Tom,
I
but we'll
miss
find
him.
Is this Tom from Facebook? Or
nobody knows where he is or when.
He has the smile of an explorer, that's for sure. So wait, do you guys want to go to the hills, you're saying?
To the hills.
Yeah, get me out of here.
Alright. You have heard people speak of the hill country to the south. Tell stories of a great rainforest, Large temples,
Wait, what's the name of the rainforest?
pyramids, and rich soil. They also speak of warfare. People from the west have been raiding the prosperous towns in the south in search of prisoners and treasure. Set out with a guide towards fabled hills in the south. For days you travel under the blistering sun. Water is scarce and food runs out. After a while you begin to doubt that your guide knows where he's going. You wish you knew more about astronomy so that you could use the stars to guide the way. You grow weaker and weaker from lack of food and water. After almost 8 days you can barely walk. You must have some water, but there is none. You're never seen or heard from again. Your last thoughts are that this is probably what happened to Tom. The end.
We did it. We solved it.
Yay, Tom! We're with him, embracing him again.
Yep. We found
I
him.
can't. That's it. Like,
What?
that was how the story felt. We're just wandering to our death because nobody knows anything about where Tom is.
Wish I had some maize.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
only you had brought some maize. That would have wet your whistle.
Yep. We could have used it like a divining rod, but with like a corn cob.
We hold it up and see how long it takes for a kernel to pop in the sun. And then we know. I don't know what we know. Yeah, I'm going to remember that beautiful story forever and ever.
I'll always fondly remember chicken itches.
Maybe this is what happened to Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Nobody knows anything.
Wow.
They're just like, yes, I know things and I won't tell you until later. Come with me.
Well, thank you for reading for us, Megan.
Mhm.
You took us on a wild ride.
Oh,
Indeed.
God. I'm looking at, I'm looking at the other last choice we had. It also involves weird siren song like flute leading us into the forest.
What?
Just like,
So we were just this book is Mr. Arthur Montgomery just having a bad day.
No, it's
Yeah.
look, at the time, whenever you had a serialized TV show and maybe like at the end of the season they would have the anthology episode.
Yeah.
This is the anthology book.
But it all ends in death.
I'm just going to say that
Doesn't
this other
everything.
page also ends in the end, but then it has a choice at the bottom of the page that says if you want to start it over again, turn to page. So
What?
I wish it said, if you want to start it over again, turn to page 1.
Yeah. You really messed this one up. We're going to give you another chance.
Yeah. Or what if there's like so many frustrating endings? It's like, you know what? Just shut the book.
flipping through the rest of the book, and it's all about the history of his and hair products.
Farming and agriculture.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
boy.
believe Manuel just left us.
He's got stuff to do.
Yeah, he's a busy
He's
guy.
been
He can't
playing
watch a
around in the
second
future
grader
too
all day. Another mystery solved.
We did it, just like the trunk murders.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, everyone. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email us at strangepathspodcast@gmail.com.
You can tweet us at strangepathspod on Twitter.
Or you can email only me with whatever unrelated questions you have at bozosglowglobes at gmail.com.
That's Bozo's Glow Globes, people. All right, so tweet us some stuff and send us some emails. Look at some
Bozos.
pictures.
Yeah.
In any case, thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.